For the second time in school history, Bryant is going dancing, securing the American East Conference tournament title after entering as the 1 seed for the tournament with a 14-2 conference record. Bryant has been playing at the Division I level for only 16 years now, and will be looking to pull a massive upset off in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Can Bryant be the next UMBC? Let's talk about that. But before we get into this, if you enjoy college sports content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, let me know who you think goes down in the first round of the NCAA tournament in the comments section below. Bryant would start their program in 1963, playing as an NAIA independent from 1963 until 1976, before joining the NCAA at the Division II level. They would be a charter member of the Northeast 10 Conference in 1980, after making the Division II NCAA tournament in 1978. They would win 2 regular season conference titles in 1996 and 2004, while winning the conference tournament 4 times. 2004 would be a magical season as they would make the Division II NCAA tournament Sweet 16 before having an even better season in 2005, making it all the way to the title game before falling to Virginia Union 63-58. The program would continue cruising, making the NCAA Division II tournament 5 straight times from 2004 to 2008, making it back to the Sweet 16 in 2007. In 2008, the Bulldogs would begin transitioning to the Division I level, with the program cruising at the Division II level as a member of the Northeast Conference. They would also introduce new head coach Tim O'Shea after Max Good turned a losing program in Bryant into a winner. When Bryant officially joined the Northeast Conference, things would get off to a rough start, going 1-29 in 2009-2010. They would get their first winning season in 2012-2013, but overall the program would struggle under O'Shea as they would go 96-210 under his watch. Jared Grasso would replace O'Shea and inherited a team that was coming off a 3-28 season. In Grasso's first season, the Bulldogs would improve to 10-20 and improved every year under him, with Bryant winning both the regular season and conference tournament title in 2022, going 22-10 and 16-2 in conference play to make their first ever Division I NCAA tournament. Their run would come to an end in the first 4 as they would fall to Wright State 93-82. Following the 2022 season, Bryant would leave the NEC Conference to join the American East Conference, hoping to expand their reach outside the New England area, with Bryant President Ross Cattell explaining, "We are building new facilities, adding new majors, and accepting the invitation to join the American East Conference. America East is one of the most comprehensive Division I conferences in the country, will allow us to further build our presence from the Mid-Atlantic to the Northeast." While Athletic Director Bill Smith said, "The American East consists of universities and programs that excel nationally on both the field of play and in the classroom. We are honored to become a member of this outstanding conference and will work diligently to make them proud." At the time, Bryant had recently announced plans to break ground on a new convocation center and arena. Bryant would go 17-13 and 8-8 in their first year as a member of the American East, but Grasso would resign as head coach due to off-court actions. Phil Martelli Jr. would be announced as the program's acting head coach for the rest of the season. Martelli came to Bryant after playing at St. Joseph's and starting his coaching career as an assistant at Central Connecticut. He would then serve as an assistant for Manhattan, Niagara, Delaware, and the Delaware 87ers of the NBA G League. After a year serving as St. Joseph's Director of Program Administration, Martelli would join Bryant as the associate head coach. Under Martelli, the Bulldogs would go 20-13, finishing 3rd in the American East Conference, losing to UMass Lowell in the semifinals of the conference tournament. It was the first time since 1968-1969 Bryant coached won more than 20 games in their debut season, and Martelli was named a finalist for the top Mid-Major Coach of the Year and top First-Year Head Coach of the Year awards. Heading into the 2024-2025 season, the Bulldogs were projected to finish 3rd in the American East preseason conference projections, behind Vermont and UMass Lowell. The Bulldogs returned Earl Timberlake, who averaged 14.6 points, 9 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 1.3 blocks, and 1.3 steals per game last year, and finished first team all-conference. Bryant would start the season off with a win over Dean College in the season opener 105-63, before falling to Siena 90-88. They would then beat Buffalo and Delaware on the road before falling to Stonehill by 1 and to St. Bonaventure entering the Coke Classic 3-3, where they would beat Tennessee State in the first round before falling to Chattanooga. They would then win 2 of their next 3 games over Drexel and Vermont State, but fell to Brown 76-75. They would close out non-conference play on a 4-game losing streak, falling to St. John's, Fordham, Towson, and Grand Canyon. It would start American East play strong, going on an 8-game win streak, beating Maine, Vermont, Albany, UMass Lowell, New Hampshire, Binghamton, UMBC, and NJIT before falling to Albany. They would close out the regular season winning 6 of their last 7 games, beating NJIT, UMBC, UMass Lowell, Maine, and New Hampshire, with their only loss during that stretch coming against Vermont on the road. Bryant would win the regular season title, entering the conference tournament as the 1 seed, which was the first time since 2021 that Vermont was not the top seed for the conference tournament. The Bulldogs were the only team in the conference ranked in the top 200 when it came to net, coming in at 149, and came in as the betting favorites with a 14-2 conference record at -150 odds. It would be 8 seed UMBC in the first round 85-74, before beating 4 seed Albany in the semifinals 91-78 to head to their first American East Conference title game. While it was a tight game through the first 9 minutes, Bryant would run away with the game, beating Maine 77-59 to win their first American East Conference title. It is the second time in school history the Bulldogs would go dancing in program history. Depending on the projections you decide to look at, Bryant is expected to either be a 15 or 16 seed heading into Selection Sunday. Can the Bulldogs be the next team to upset a top-tier seeded team like UMBC did from their same conference a few years back? We will have to wait and see for the start of the tournament. What do you think? Will Bryant pull off a first-round upset? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out one of my other videos YouTube thinks you will love right here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.